1 hour. 1 lake. 1 guy. How will he do? What's going on, guys? Bassin' It Up Moffat here, coming at you with a new video. In this week's video, we're gonna do a special challenge video. We're gonna do a 1 hour bass fishing challenge. We are gonna head out to the lake. The time is now 9:18, and we're gonna head out to the lake to do some bank fishing to see if we can catch a bass in just 1 hour's worth of time, and how many bass we can catch in just 1 hour's worth of time bank fishing at the public lake. So stay tuned. Let's see how we do. Let's go. So to start, I am throwing the Googan Baits bandito bug. It is just after the spawn. These fish have all moved off their beds, and a creature bait is a great way to target fish after the spawn and get them to bite. They're typically not keyed into feeding quite yet this early after the spawn, so it usually takes dragging something really slow on the bottom to get them to react and bite. So we start with that. It's a big one. There we go, guys. Got a big old girl. Real nice one. Probably 4.5, 5 pounder. Off the old bandito bug. Real nice one. Now, gotta lay her back quick. Heck yeah. There she goes. Now, after catching that first fish, check my line, because fishing around these docks, there's a lot of cables in the water, and you want to make sure you don't have any frays in your line. So I'm checking my line, make sure I don't have any frays quick. Then we make 1 or 2 more quick casts. Now, since we're on a time crunch, and typically I know you usually only get 1 or 2 fish at the most off of each dock. On a really good day, you might get really lucky and pick off more than that, but typically it's 1 or 2 fish at the most at each dock, and then you got to move on to the next one to catch more. So knowing that, we move on down to the next one and continue throwing the bandito bug and dragging it real slow down here, since we had our success on that. You'll notice too, a lot of times when I'm letting my bait sink right after I cast, I'm letting it sink on slack line. That lets this bait fall real naturally and without any resistance from me. And a lot of times that gets bass to react to it and bite it on the fall. Especially around these docks where they're used to stuff like that happening. Happens all over the lake, but really happens a lot around the docks and cover like this. Bass will really react to stuff on the fall. So I let my bait fall on slack line without any resistance from me, so it falls really nice, slowly and naturally. Or fast if I'm using a heavy weight. Sometimes they like it falling fast. Also, again, since we're on a time crunch, we made a couple casts at that dock and quickly moved to the next again. There we go, guys. There's another big girl. That one's probably a 4. Real nice one. Just cracking some big ones tonight. Again, out here at night. Let's let this big girl go. She goes. Now, after fishing around and catching that second one, decided to move again and keep hitting more docks. Like I said, we're on a little time crunch here, trying to catch as many fish as we can in 1 hour. So we're going to keep it moving to try and catch more fish. Well guys, that is about going to conclude her for our little night fishing trip for tonight. The bandito bug was a trick on all these fish, just dragging it along real slow along the bottom, and these fish were biting it, just dragging it. But that was a ticket. These fish are still real inactive after their spawn, not really chasing anything, so it's going to take dragging a little creature bait type thing to get them to bite, and the bite is a little bit better in the late evening, I've been noticing, or early in the morning. No shocker there. As we transition into summer, that's typically how it's going to be. But hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Get entered into my giveaway. As soon as we hit 2,500 subscribers, going to be giving away a little fishing trip with me. So get entered by being subscribed to the channel, by liking this video, by commenting for an extra entry, and you can also share it on one of your social media pages and tag me in it. I have all forms of social media. You can follow me on them as well. Especially, you'll see a sneak peek at a lot of the action on the channel before it drops on video. But as always, tight lines, y'all. We'll see you next Thursday.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it.